Hello everyone, welcome to Lever Guns 50. Today we're going to be shooting all these water jugs. We're going to be using this 1886 Winchester in caliber 5110, which is these big bad boys here. And this one here is a 600 grain bullet. This one here is a 350 grain. This right here is a cutting edge Raptor bullet, and it's a hollow point. This here is a 600 grain Woodleigh bullet, and we're going to be shooting them into these water jugs and see which one will go the furthest. So if you don't mind, put your comment down below with how far you think each one of them will go and which one you think will go the furthest. Let me give you a closer look at these bullets. There's that 600 grain Woodleigh. And here's the 350 grain. This is a cutting edge bullet. And yeah, let's get started and see what happens. Alright, up first we are going to shoot the big old 600 grain bullet. And so let's get that poked in the gun. Going to shoot it into the water jugs. See what happens. Let's see, can y'all see those water jugs? Right there. Alright, here it goes. We got some leakage down there. Let's go check it out and see what we got. Hey, I think that was pretty cool. Let's go check it out and see what we did. All right. Blew through a bunch of them. Okay, so it split that one in half. Blew this one up. Blew this one up. Went through these two. Went through that one. And it may be in this one. It definitely did it good. I don't think it's in there though. Let's look inside. I can't necessarily see in there. I don't see anything. So let's look around on the ground. It's got to be around here somewhere. Let's see if I see it. Nope, it ain't in there. Okay, 600. Well, you know what? It might be in this one. I bet it is. Yep, it's in here. Dump that bad boy out and see what it looks like. It's stuck in there. Maybe too big to come out the hole. Hot dog, we finally got one that just expanded instead of coming apart. Look at that thing, it just expanded. Didn't actually come apart. So, okay, let's see how many jugs it went through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It actually stopped in the 5th one. But it went through that right there. So let's set back up and see how many jugs the 350 grain bullet to go through. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, went into that one, stopped in that one. That's the 6th one, and then it put a dent in that and made it leak, but it did not go through it. So let's get set back up and see what we can do. Got the exact same setup for this right here. Going to shoot it into those. We're going to see what we do. All right, let me get aimed at them and see what happens. I think that's going to be really good. Let's go down here and check it out. Hey, I don't know what all happened. The first jug is gone. I think there's the rags that was in it. Let me, here's part of it. I'm gonna say the bullet entered there, and then it exited about like that. Got this jug here, hole in it. Went all the way through that one. Went all the way through that one. It's angling up, looks like. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4. So it looks like we went through 4. Yeah. So went through 4 of these, 1 of those, so that's 5. And it went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Went through 6. I think that's the same as the other one. It actually come all the way through and hit this jug and bounced off. So we're gonna look for that, see if we can find it. Hopefully we will. We'll bring you back in just a minute. For whatever reason, the voice recording didn't work on this one, so I'm going to talk over it. These are jugs that were filled with frozen water, and we're going to shoot these jugs of ice with the 5110. We're going to use the 350 grain Woodleigh, or 350 grain cutting edge bullet, and the 600 grain Woodleigh bullet, which this is a 600 grain Woodleigh bullet. And so we're going to set up and get started. All right, here's the 1886 Winchester. Got that big old 600 grain bullet in there. We're going to shoot it into these water bottles of ice and probably some water and see what happens. So let's go ahead and do it. I'll make sure you can see me. Let's go check it out and see what happened. I think that's part of the bullet. Look at that. It didn't make it into that one. Looks like it blew through the bottom of this one. and it hit the bottom of this one. So I think we can shoot this one again. We hit kind of low, it looks like. But it blew through this one. It blew through that one. Looks like they're mostly frozen. So let's set the ones up that's still left and shoot them with something else. Maybe we can find some of that bullet. Now we're going to shoot that 350 grain Raptor bullet into that ice. Let's check it out and see what it did. I think I might have pulled that one a little bit over to the right. So it blew through this first jug. Yeah, it was a little over to the right. Through the second jug. And let's see. I think it stopped in this one, maybe. I don't see where it went in. But let's look. Is there an entrance hole? Yeah, there's an entrance hole there. So it blew through that one too. Well, we just have 3 jugs. So the first jug blew all to pieces, I guess. It blew through all of them. So I guess it went over there and hit the berm. We'll go over there and look, see if we can find it. Now I'm imagining that it blew up and lost its ears in one of these first two, because it sheds, and that's a big old hole. That was completely frozen. Some of these I don't think was completely frozen. We'll see if we can find it and show you what's left of it. That one has some water in it, but it went all the way through it. So what we can find, we'll bring you back. So I've been looking around over here trying to find that bullet, and I think that's it right there. So let's get a closer look and see if that's really it. This is laying, I don't think you can see it. Huh. Yeah, there it is. So there it is right there. This is it. So the 3 tabs broke off, all the tabs broke off of it like normal, but that solid copper or brass kept on going through there, and it managed to go through all the bottles, all the jugs. So there's them 2 bullets. This is the 350 grain solid brass bullet, and here's that 600 grain, what's left of it. It's actually shorter than what's left of the 350 grain, and the 350 grain went through more. So sometimes bullet construction is more important than the weight. Look at the bullets. These bullets, which we did not recover the one out of the water, but they almost always look like this. They start out like this right here, and they break off, these petals break off of it, like this one here. And so they always end up like that. That's what they're supposed to do. These right here, pretty much, mostly been ending up like this. So I'm kind of disappointed in them 600 grain bullets. This is the only one that we got that actually expanded out. And you can watch my other videos. Very inconsistent at expanding out properly. They usually just rip off like this piece here. And so we got the same penetration out of both of them. And well, actually a little tiny bit more out of this one. It actually exited the jug, bounced off the other one, and flew through the air, and we never did find it. So